Sunday coffee time. Publish YouTube broadcast 30%, 60%. Let's get up to 100%. Be broadcasting here. Sunday coffee time. Let's see, are we on? I believe that we are on. And good morning, everybody. It is Sunday. I believe it's the 8th. 8th, yeah, the 11th month, the 8th day of 2020, and welcome to all of you on a Sunday morning. I've been busy today cleaning the bathroom and doing some other things. Good morning, Timothy. Nice to see you. The sun shines every time you're here. What a nice thing to say. Let me see if I can enlarge this side chat a little bit here. I think that's as big as it goes. Yeah, so just sipping my coffee today. It's not often I do a rant, but I'm going to rant today about meeting people. And I guess this is specifically going to go out to Dave, and we'll get to that in a little bit. It is cleanup time. We do have, in case you guys didn't know, cleanup time is going to take place this week. We've got to get ready for fishing. I've got the boss and Janet coming up next Sunday for a Monday fishing expedition. They'll be heading back home on Tuesday morning, hopefully loaded down with crab and fish. Good morning, Patsy. Good morning, Amanda Lee. Good morning to you. Hey, Jeff, everybody, Susie, everybody else, Penny Pincher, Lucky Beans. If I missed anybody, I apologize. It is good to be back on the rancho. I slept very well last night. Got up about 8:30, which is late for me, and did some cleanup work. Hey, Jessica, what's going on? Good morning to you. Happy Sunday. It is blustery and it is cold. Let's go back in time a little bit here. Why I didn't go to Vegas, because one of the things there's very few things that will irritate me in life. Very few. As you guys know, I'm probably one of the most chill persons in the history of YouTube. I don't get flustered. I don't get upset. I rarely come on and complain about anything in life. Maybe the weather, maybe a stream that I was on or something like that. But I'm not known to be a complainer on YouTube. Nor am I a person that can look at a situation and consistently put a negative spin on it. I.e., if you don't meet somebody, there must be some underlying motivations, or if something doesn't happen, it must be, if you're going to be friends with somebody, you're going to be friends. And one of the things I can't stand on YouTube is the up and downs of people that are your friend today, not your friend tomorrow. Your friend today, not your friend tomorrow. It drives me absolutely batty here on YouTube. I pride myself on the consistency of friendships that I have and maintain on YouTube for years. Yes, I've lost some friends along the way, and I've tried to make amends for that through apologies and other things. But and I will mention, you never really, well, I'm not going to go down that road. But anyway, I don't like it when negative spins are put on situations. What's up, Shemay? 79 and Sunday. Wouldn't that be beautiful? 79 and Sunday. It is cold here. Remember the good old days, heard Mouthpiece, an old film, thought of you. There you go. You, an explorer in my eyes and a fair judge. Thank you, Anderson. It's not, this is not a rant. It's not about being two-faced. It's just like how friendly. I mean, I don't know. I'm not used to things being questioned, or things being put into a negative connotation when things happen in life. Number one, why didn't Rosie probably didn't want to go to the streaming house in New York. No, Rosie wanted to go to the streaming house in New York very bad, but Rosie's a realist about the journey to the stream house and to Maryland. Rosie's a realist about what's going on in the shape of the world now with, you may not be a believer in what's going on with the coronavirus, but I would say the overwhelming majority of people are. And I don't want to be in a situation where I'm pressed into an automatic 3-day quarantine upon entering New York State and hitting the first New York Thruway toll booth or something like that, okay? I don't want that to be in the cards. The streaming houses will always be there, but people's health may not always be there, okay? So I don't really appreciate being second guessed about something like that. I made a wise decision. I made a wise decision that although we were both kind of sad that it wouldn't happen, it was the second time delayed. The bottom line is, right thinking people could understand the realities of the situation and accept it. Okay? There's nothing I enjoy more than traveling and being on the road, and I don't really care. Finances are a separate matter. It takes a while to be on the road. I'm not going to be sleeping in the back of my van when it's 20 degrees or 10 degrees out on the road somewhere in the Midwest. Okay, it's not going to happen. Therefore, it takes funds to travel and funds to go. Well, I have a lot of competition for that. And I'm also working, and I'm not complaining. This is no call out for anything. It's just the realities of the situation. Okay, so I want to make sure when I go, it's going to complete the journey. It's going to finish the task. Thank you, Kathleen. Thank you, Chloe. Yeah, I'm going to be taking these down today. So let's keep it real. How you doing, Jen? Jen, nice to see you. Yeah, how you doing, Harvey? And Harvey, you ought to know better sitting on that chat, okay? And like, yeah, that's a shame and all that. Harvey, I got other things that go on in life, okay? I don't ever evade. In the history, I defy anybody in the history of YouTube to ever, in my almost 8 years on here, to think of one instance when I have had a chance to meet people that I haven't met them. When people have reached out to me, and more than half the people I've met on YouTube don't want to be on video. They don't want to be put out there. They're there because they enjoy the content. And I respect their privacy, and I do that. But they're still interested in meeting. And I like that. So if there's a possibility to meet somebody, I've proven by meeting more people in the history of the Boyd, meeting more people out there than anybody else by far, by a gigantic margin here on Boyd. And I will continue to add to that total. If people want to meet me, I meet. Now let's review yesterday. Okay, let's review yesterday. I wake up in the morning, I'm starting to think about it on Friday night. I'm looking at the weather situation for Las Vegas, and it's deteriorating radically. This is far different than the weather situation is predicted. Yeah, they talked about there's a change of weather coming. We might have a few drops in the valley, the Las Vegas Valley. But I wake up this morning and the winds are gusting up to 40 miles an hour and 25 mile an hour consistent winds there that are going to be set to continue. You know, would have been there last night in windy conditions, sitting out on a parking lot drinking beer, wishing that the time would fly so I could leave and retreat to a warm bed. And then what would I do today in Las Vegas? It's windy, it's cold outside, I can't hit the pool. I have no interest in visiting museums. I have no interest in metal detecting when it's cold and blustery outside. It's no fun. So I'm looking down the first 2 days of my adventure, and I've got to come back Wednesday because of I got other things coming up later in the month. So, in talking to other people and in talking it over and conversing with Monkey Boy and Mr. Z, yeah, it was not a fun decision to make, but I did make it, and they appreciated that. Yeah, Mr. Z's like you made the right choice. I think I did. There's going to be time coming up, even in later November or December, where you're going to have 85 degree stretches short-term Indian summer in Vegas. I will try to key up to return for that particular time. So I think I made the right choice for that. How you doing, Goldie? Nice to see you. So I think that the choice was correct. that I made. So when I wake up this morning and I hear that, there's a possibility that, I avoided Dave and meeting Fishing Babe on purpose, nothing could be further from the truth. I'm still here today. You knew yesterday that I was coming back to the rancho. Hey, here I am. You know, I don't know if you've got someplace you got to be, but I'm here, okay? And I'm available. But I got stuff to do. I've got the rancho to clean up. I've got company coming up, and quite frankly, it's a pigsty right now. I've had guests in here, and I've got a lot of work to. I've got a lot of work to do, and I'm also be talking about the fishing challenge. But I don't like it when a negative spin is put on something. Like if you don't manage to meet up with somebody, then there's some underlying motivation for not doing it. I already know who Fishing Babe is, okay? But would I ever dox Fishing Babe? Not in a million years. I'm not that kind of person, okay? Not that kind of person to do that. I'm also the kind of person that doesn't look at how many subscribers that somebody has and whether they'll be on camera or not. It's not germane to me. I don't sit out here every day and talk about views and subs and how many people are watching and how many people are watching now. And because I'm going to do the same thing every day in and day out, as I've done since January 3rd of 2013. Nothing's going to change. I've proven that. So I would respectfully suggest that friendships, acquaintances, they have to be rooted in something more solid than what ours seems to be in, Dave. This up and down idea that there must be some underlying motivation for not meeting or for not going to New York. We all can have opinions. That's fine. Okay, but I think I've consistently and demonstrably proved over years that I will meet anybody. I've also proved that I'm not a flip-flopper in life, okay? I stay steady on a path. I don't go up and down with people like that. That to me is, hence I rant, because it's one of the few things that does irritate me in life. I'm here, okay? I'm here now, all right, at the rancho. And if you're in the area, I don't know. I was listening to last night's stream. You said you're in Salt Lake, and I don't know. I don't know where you are. Okay, but I'm saying I'm here on the rancho. It's no, I've never been to Dallas, Fort Worth. Okay, I'm not one. Um, I've driven hundreds of miles of round trips. I went up to Detroit and I did hundreds of miles of round trips to meet Lady T and to meet Andrea. Drove hundreds of miles, okay, round trips to meet them. Am I glad I met them? Of course I'm glad I met them. We had great times. We had a very enjoyable time. But I can't do that. I can't go hundreds of miles. It's easier if you really want to meet Rosie, you come to where I am. Because I've already driven 2,200 miles to Detroit, Michigan, so I think you can drive 50 miles or whatever to meet me. I mean, that's kind of the new standard I have, for meeting. So, but as far as meeting people, I don't think that there's anybody that I've ever not met that wanted to meet on YouTube. Would I meet Fishing Babe in a heartbeat? Yeah. Would I dox out? No. Would I put her on camera? No. And, as the old saying goes, if you don't know me by now, you never will. Okay? So derive what you want out of that. Okay? I'm not like some sine wave up and down and up and down. I'm just straight, steady as she goes in life. Okay? I don't look at two sides to it and take the negative side. I take the side, well, oh well, plans change. Rosie didn't know she'd be going back to the rancho today. We've moved a distance away. Okay. And as I left it last time when I texted, I said, I'll be glad to meet you in Oklahoma when I go through. And you seem to be satisfied with that. I would suggest the road to better relationships and better friendships on YouTube is paved with looking at the coin from the positive point of view and not the negative point of view. I would never move on or talk about moving on if I couldn't meet somebody. I mean, there's got to be a better basis for relationships in life than that, than YouTube. Now, did I make the right decision to come home early? Yes, I did. I made the right decision based on the weather conditions as they deteriorated down there. And passing through the Grapevine yesterday, yes, there was snow on the very highest elevations coming through. There was a terrific storm. If you look at the weather reports for Southern California, there was a raging storm that hit up in there, and I ran through it. So. See, turning my friend upside down. I'm in because of you. Well, I don't know. You know what hey, Irene, how you doing? Whose birthday is it today? Thank you, Irene. I just threw it on. I just threw it on today. But honest to goodness, I'd meet anybody at any time with no preconditions at all for meeting anybody. And if somebody's going to defer and say it's because she has a big channel and won't be on camera because she doesn't want to be doxxed. Really? Come on. I'm made of tougher stuff. I'm made of tougher stuff than that. I believe in natural things. I don't go out of my way to seek out people that are big time YouTubers. I'm happy in my own little shithole corner of the Boyd down here, and I'm always a proud Boyd member. Okay? Always proud. I don't get in a battle with OG Boyd or not. I'm just in the Boyd. And I'm happy to be here because, frankly, I love the people down here. Even the people that dislike me, I still find them very fascinating and interesting people. So I still follow those people on here. But my allegiances and my loyalties rarely change down here. And I don't go seek out people just to grow. I've had Jay Hayes came on my channel, 250,000 subscribers plus or whatever on YouTube. He was interested in interviewing me for his realist channel. I was happy to do so. Recently, I've had the pleasure of days with Jordan the Lion coming here and telling people on his stream that he likes my style and he likes my channel. I don't go chasing after people. I followed him for a long time, watched his content. And now we have a chance that we're going to meet up. I think he's going to be in California this week. And if he's anywhere near the area, I will make the effort to, have a lunch with him or something like that. Okay? It's just the way I roll. Okay, meeting up with people for the sake of subs and something like that is usually not going to turn out well because it's not a natural fit. Their subscriber base is not there to watch your stuff. They're there to watch the person that's coming to meet you. Yeah, you might get a little bit of uptake on that. But the bottom line is they've built their own franchise there, and you've built your own franchise. And franchisees, rarely have the sub bases in common. Yeah, Alex Trebek. God love Alex Trebek. Nothing big went down. I listened to Dave's Hangouts. He's on much earlier in the morning than I am. But I do get consistently irritated when somebody thinks there's some underlying motivation of why I won't meet somebody. Okay? It's not true. Find me one instance of somebody that I have not met that wanted to meet me. America United. I'm in California now. Good for you, David. Glad you're here. You meet who you want to and who you're able to. That's what I do. Some I'll never meet because I don't want to, but because of the distance. Exactly. So, yeah, Alex Trebek. Hey, Lisa, how are you? So I will continue. That will continue to be my thing going forward. Do I like to maintain friendships? Of course I do. Okay, I had some good times. Do I endorse some of the crap that Dave did? Hell no. Crazy stuff? No. But meeting somebody in person multiple times puts a little bit of a different spin on it. You're off of YouTube. You're not on, the camera's not rolling when you meet people, and a lot of times they're different than what you see on YouTube. And I like to think that Dave has gone in a more positive direction with meeting Fishing Babe and moving forward in life. I think that's a wonderful, wonderful thing. I've met Becca, I've met Stickers. Would I meet him again? Of course I would. I've maintained friendships across with all kinds of people. Met up with Black Bigelow for his Le Mans at Large. He asked me to help him find cemetery stories, and yeah, that's wonderful. That's great. That's the way it should work. That's the way it should work, Shimei. Uh, that's it. That's the way it should work in life. So that's just by way of putting it out there in a friendly rant. Because we did not connect at this point in time, it was not by design. Okay. If anything, if you knew I was coming back to the rancho today, I don't know where your location is, but you know where mine is. You can reach out to me and say, I'm going to be, you're coming back. Hey, let's meet up. Hey, that's fine. That's cool. Hey, Lisa. And I'm really, really, really happy to do that. Okay? But because you operate from undisclosed locations, it's difficult for me to reach into that. I'm always at disclosed locations. People know exactly where I am at any point in time. So that's the bottom line. That's the bottom line on that. So yeah, I guess Alex Trebek died. So we have to be very aware of this virus. We also have very unsettled times with, the election has not been certified for many, many races across the nation. And there's a feeling of unrest. There's a feeling of fear, and there's a feeling of worry out there. So I don't want to be a vector of disease. I don't want to violate state laws. If I go to a place like New York, I don't want to quarantine myself. Thank you, Michael. I don't want to quarantine myself, and it's not worth it to me. In the month of November is the month when we can see the rates of infection are exploding here because of the cold weather. I can feel it in my bones that some of these states are really close to locking down again. Okay, we're going to have this patchwork quilt again of some states open. Some states are virus deniers being open. Other states are fearful. And don't be surprised in a month if you do see field hospitals being pitched again in New York City at Central Park. Okay? I'm just saying, we just had the first wave that swept through in February, March. Now we're coming into the real deal of wintertime here. So, okay, look at yeah, I'm a biker's dream today. That's what I can. You were just in New York and didn't quarantine. Well, you're supposed to. You're supposed to. And I guarantee you, when I come in with California, especially out of my county, which is in a purple zone, which is worse than the red zone. I think it's one of 5 out of 49 or 54 counties in California that's in the purple zone. All right. Which is the worst rating that you can come out of. I think there'll be some people that kind of raise an eye and like, okay, what's the plan here? What's the plan? Thank you, Michael. I appreciate that, and thank you, and Lisa here. Hi, Vicky. How are you? I haven't seen you around too much, Vicky girl. So if you want to meet, we'll meet. But I've got to have friendships and acquaintances that are built on. They've got to be built on a rock solid platform. Okay, I can't function with waking up in the morning and wondering, am I still a friend or not a friend? Moving on, not moving on. Come on, man. The stuff that's been done to me and the stuff that's been said about me on YouTube by you, Dave, and other people, the times where your cohorts have been pretty rotten stuff. Pretty rotten stuff. DEFCON alerts and all that. There were months this summer where every time you were firing a hang up, it was a basharama. I still sail through things like that. because I try to see, things that are beyond YouTube and in real life. Okay. And I'm still managed to move along like that in life and not this up and down and up and down and up and down. Enjoy living in seclusion in the woods, sort of recluse. Well, that's not a bad thing to do. What's up, Kev? Good seeing you again. Kev TV in the house. Thanks, Kev. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, my friend, my great friend Kev TV, the Emperor of Los Angeles down there. Good to see you, Kev. Let me see what this. Yes, you are always my friend. Yes, I did, John. I just got dressed up like a girl and go live on YouTube. So I've pulled it off. Thank you, John. I have succeeded wonderfully. I fooled John this morning. That's a beautiful thing. One that, I had one stay with me and I was lied about torture. I've nothing, not met outside, nothing but wonderful meeting. That's fine, Irene. I never got involved in all that because I happen to be friendly with both of you on YouTube. And that's the kind of thing that's a normal relationship kind of thing, is that, be friends with who you want. Have empathy and sympathy for what you hear. But we all have to make our own individual choices about who we meet or don't meet on YouTube. Hi, Tess. How are you? Tess cooks for you. Nice to see you, sweetie. On that one day, I would let Rosie visit, but the animal, yeah, the animals would frighten me. Anything that's anything other than a dog or cat, from a chicken right on up, is just going to spook me like crazy. I can't do country things. I can't stare down a cow, or the thing might trample me, or I got no idea. Right? Chicken might go nuts and peck you to death. I have no idea. I got no idea. How you doing, Jody? Good to see you. Yeah, it's good to see Kev today. Good to see Kev down here. So he's keeping the flames burning down there in LA. So yeah, just want to put that out there. I feel better for having put that out there today, just to make my situation perfectly clear. I'm not a person that operates with an agenda on YouTube. I never have been. I'm also a person that applauds success. I spent a lot of time in, it depends what part of California you're in, David, and what you're doing, okay? We kind of have a bit of a rocky past and stuff. So, not to get sidetracked on that, but yeah, okay. But yeah, I value that steadiness in relationships, and I just don't see things in a negative light. When things happen, they happen. What happens is, if you put that out there, like that kind of thing, you put doubts in people's minds. Like Harvey sitting there listening on that stream is, oh, what a shame that, Rosie would do that or whatever. You might be thinking in his mind. And that's the wrong thought to have at that particular time. There's not a mean bone in my body. I don't do things I applaud success. I meet people. I do things to try to build their channels up and promote and promote and promote. I've been promoting the hell out of Kev TV, anybody that I meet. I'd like to see them succeed and grow. I hope Kev TV hits 4,000 subs by the end of the year. It would be great. It would demonstrate to him that if you set a goal, you can achieve it. Oh, Judy, you're sweet. Thank you. Thank you. I watched your interview with Jay. Love your... Well, thank you. Thank you, Melody. I appreciate it. I'm not the kind of person that, I'll sit there and look at live streams. Oh, who has a giant live stream? And I'll start to insert myself into that chat. I don't do that. It's not a natural fit. I like things that are a natural type of fit, not some unnatural, contrived thing. It just works out better. You meet somebody like Kev TV. We have the common bond of being IRL streamers. That's our passion. It's our own little special niche on YouTube that's expanding like crazy because it's the future. Real-time live TV on YouTube. One day it'll get the respect that it deserves, but that day is not this day. But there's a commonality there. There's a shared interest in the craft of being a streamer and continuously improving equipment or text to speech to integrate people into the chat. Well, I'm not awesome, Kev. I'm okay. You know, I'm all right. You're pretty awesome down there in LA. See this guy wheel around LA, every side street, every nook and cranny. This Cab TV knows it all, man. He's just like, woo, agreeable, easygoing, just wonderful. That does not mean manipulate. That does not mean manipulate. Because I'm the kind of person that say, Kev, you put family first, and I got my priorities correct with people that I meet on YouTube, and I think that that's a critical thing. You want to be welcome when you come to a town. You don't want people to run the other way and go into hiding and things like that when you show up. You want people excited when you're coming to town. Let's see. Hey, Aaron, how are you? Oh, Jose says, Rosie, why did you buy a Dodgers sweatshirt in LA when you could have bought an Angels shirt? Tisk, tisk, tisk. I didn't see a lot of Angels gear around. The good deals were to be had on the Dodgers gear. So I snagged a Dodgers sweatshirt. I love it. I love it. Okay. No, I don't think so, Harvey. I don't think Dave understood that, hence I'm on here today doing that. Okay? I always hope to maintain a good relationship. Friends are hard to come by on YouTube, and you should not, willy-nilly just pick up and drop, pick up and drop, pick up and drop. Stay true, stay steady, stay on course. Realize shit happens in life. Things don't always work out as we plan. Okay, I'm always at disclosed, you're undisclosed in terms of travel and things like that. So that's a big, big difference. Thank you for being there. Yeah, Kev is awesome. You're in LA. Well, I'm in Northern California. Let's see, because you're transparent, you haven't done with them. Well, thank you, Becky. Thank you. But the Dodgers suck. I'm sure he is too, riding down the road, and that's fine. There's nothing insulting I've said. I'm just trying to put things out clearly in a very rare rant form for me about the way that things happen on YouTube. Will it bear fruit? I don't know. But I sucked down a lot of crap on this channel, a lot of crap over the years. Sucked down a lot of stuff, and I rarely clap back at anything, but I will clap back at this type of thing. You know, either sever it or be a friend. That's the bottom line. Okay, that's the bottom line, and will always be that way. And don't assume the worst in things, and don't assume there's always an underlying motivation for why I might not want to meet or something like that. Okay, all right. Tax dodgers. So, I mean, that's the way that I appreciate. Look prettier in Angels gear. Hey, Lisa, I'm going to be honest. I was never a fan of the Angels A with the halo around it. I just wasn't a fan. Not my favorite team logo. I'll just put it that way. All right. I just, it's cool. It's a cool team. They've had some success, and it's great. You do meet anybody, we all know. Of course I would. And you've had a standing invitation to Harvey to come visit. Thank you, Joetown. Thank you. I appreciate that. Watch the repair videos. So what I'm doing today is we're going fishing next Monday, and it's probably going to be a little rugged out there. We've never gone fishing this late in the in the season. It's probably a week later than we've gone before. I don't know how rough it's going to be out there. We're going to go Dungeness crab fishing and rock cod fishing. If you wonder what it's like, just put fishing or New Sea Angler, the name of the boat, into the search boxes on both channels, and you will be able to see some of these fishing expeditions and crabbing expeditions that I have gone on. I do try to vlog them and put a cinematic little music in there and have a good time. So we got that coming up. So I'm going to have the boss and Janet are going to be coming up. Janet's going to come up with Zoe. She's going to flip her lids. I don't have big time TV up here. I don't even know if I have any TV. I don't know. Right? She's going to flip her lid. She better be prepared to watch her, watch her bring up DVDs or something to state of mind. You don't need Angels gear. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lisa. Aaron said, when Miss Wonderful was visiting Florida, we had a blast. That's cool. That's really, really cool. So I'm going to be preparing for that. I'm going to do some baking. It's been a while since I've done a teeny weeny baking. Now, that sort of conflicts right now with my fitness challenge is really underway today. I'm going to get a jump on it. I've already gotten a jump on it the last week. I managed to go to LA and lose weight going down there because it's not just weight loss, it's also, being toned and trimmed and getting to feel in tip-top shape. And I think that's important for fighting pandemic too, is to be in very good physical shape. So I'm going to be working that very hard over the next 6 weeks or so. So we're going to see if that bears fruit. Yeah, Janet can watch old movies on YouTube. Exactly. How you doing, Scottish? Yeah, miss your baking. I may make a pie because a pumpkin pie is pretty low calorie. So I may do a pumpkin pie coming up. Needed a good laugh. Well, you got it, Bobby. You needed it. You got it, my friend. You got it. I've made a lot of pumpkin pies on YouTube, so I think I will be to get to those push-ups. Yeah. I got to be careful I don't trigger dizziness. That's my biggest fear. I hate to have that thing where I have that dizziness where I'm puking 30 times a day, or it's terrible. So I want to avoid that. Hey, Nikki. And walking is one of the best things that you can do, and light resistance. I got my going on here. Let me see. There's one of them. Watch me drop this mofo on my foot. Right? Here you go, Harvey. There we go. Working out with Rosie. And if I get my OnlyFans going, I'll be doing this and doing my workouts on there. Ooh. Ooh. Can't have hanging chickens on your arms, okay? That's a no bueno, right? Okay. Don't put those on the floor. That's how you stub your toes. You're sweet, Lisa. I'm sure you look better than I do. Yeah, the vertigo. So I got to kind of be careful. Then, I'm going to take, as I always do this time of year, I'm going to take a couple days off at Thanksgiving time, and I'm going to preload some best of. Every year I do some best of. I reach back and find some of the funnier videos of the past 8 years or almost 8 years and put some of them up and re-edit them and put them up on YouTube. People seem to enjoy things like that. Water aerobics is great for resistance. If you had access to a pool, yeah, that's a big if. All of they have a heated pool. I don't know what they're going to do here. They have everything's so controlled now. Everything is so pump that shit. That's exactly right. Just walloped your knee on the table, huh? So I'm looking, meeting with Mr. Z and Monkey Boy. That's going to be my top priority after Thanksgiving. It's going to be, or there may be an intervening. Thanksgiving's the 26th. I'm fishing the 16th. We might have a weather breakdown in Vegas. I could scooch down for a few days or whatever. That would be a lot of fun. And hang out with the boys. I just don't want to be there in a windy, dusty, sand blowing everywhere situation. How can I enjoy that? There's nobody really on the streets, and it's, I like creeping around alleys with the flashlights and all that kind of thing. So, yes, Alec Trebek passed away. I did. Yeah. And speaking of Missy, reminds me of health and other issues, prayers and thoughts for your pop, and I hope that he is doing well. No, California, the cases are rising. We seem to bottom out about 3 weeks ago. We bottomed out at like 4,000 cases a day, and now I think we're something over 60. We're starting to climb again, which is not unusual, given that it's winter time coming up and the cold weather. This virus loves, loves, loves the cold. Yeah, it's still got my sign. Yeah, and I got the poker set down here too. We're gonna have a outdoor poker, I guess. Here, I got to remember to bring that. Let's see. Yeah, I'm always thinking about your pop on here. Yeah, nothing really. Let's see. I haven't seen anything on the Times website about Alex Trebek passing away. What an icon, huh? What an icon. Let's go to the Sacramento Bee real quick. Let's go Sacramento Bee. Let's go to the Sacramento Bee. Trump Biden fans clash at California Capitol rally. That's not unusual. Let's see. Who might Gavin Newsom pick to be the new senator for California, since Kamala looks like she's going to be the vice president? Placer County residents are letting down their guard on COVID. Closures might be coming. Yeah, beloved Jeopardy host dies of pancreatic cancer. Terrible. Let's see what the LA Times. He gave a really good fight. He really did. And there's a lot to like about Alex Trebek. He just seemed like a really good guy. Fireworks, champagne, and dancing in the streets of LA as Biden and Harris win. A joyous celebration springs up at the Berkeley house where Harris grew up. Woo! Berkeley, baby! I guess it's going to be good for California, right? Coronavirus is again stalking California, but there is still time to prevent a third wave. Winter storm brings rain, snow, and cold temperatures to LA. They had a shooting. Did you all see the shooting last night outside of the Circus Circus? Circus shooting. 3 people shot near the Circus Circus on the Las Vegas Strip. Damn. 3 shot at Circus Adventure Dome. Las Vegas police say the person of interest is in custody. Damn. Hey, Sugar Cane, how you doing? Glad your folks are doing better, baby doll. Glad to hear that. Wonderful to hear that. Rosie, I'm quilting your quilt now. It takes a long time when you do it by hand. Well, Lisa, I'm worth it. Just kidding. You can see Missy Jen's channel anytime you want, Barney Rubble. She uploads regularly over there. She also texts me every single morning. See that? November 7th. Put this thing up here. This is going to really piss off Barney Rubble and company. Good morning, sweetie. Good morning, honey. That's going to really piss off Barney Rubble. Sorry to shatter your world, bro. All right, let's see if we can get this thing focused. Hold, let me fix the focus on this stupid thing. This thing drives me crazy here. Hold on a minute. That's going to really piss off Barney. It's going to really piss off a few people on YouTube. But there it is, folks. Yeah. I get my hearts every single day. Yeah. Let's fix that focus. There we go. How you like them apples, Barney? Are you mad? Are you angry? Yeah, thumbs up are appreciated, guys. Vegas is gone ghetto. Yes, it is. There's too many gangbangers. See that? Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Good morning, sweetie, with the kiss and the hearts and the flowers and the butterfly. I always love my Missy Jen, and she will always love me. Always. All right. Liam Views Money. Roseanne Barr gets on her channel. The Alex Trebek, who helmed Jeopardy, one of the longest, died following a battle with pancreatic cancer. That was a shame. But he had battled that a while. Let me refill my coffee. Isn't that funny how you can silence the naysayers with one image on a smartphone? Yeah, Missy Jen just put up a new video today, which I will, of course, be commenting on, and she will be loving on YouTube. So it's like spaghetti that you throw against the wall. It just doesn't stick. So that's the beauty of that. So Sally Forth. Let's see. Let's see the Las Vegas weather. 53 degrees, cloudy. Feels like 48. And right now you got 24 to 25 mile an hour consistent winds going on. I don't dig freezing my keister off down there with that. There'll be times it's back up into the 70s, you know, and that'll be wonderful. The day after fishing, even that Wednesday, 70, mid 70s, and awesome weather. Yeah, sorry, first, last. Those comments never even make the light of you get called out. Sorry, my friend. Another wasted channel. First, last is you getting the royal boot. That's it. I don't know why they waste their time. It never sees the light of the chat. So what else is going on today as we scan around? Let's see what's going on in Reno. What's going on in Reno? 31 degrees. Woo! That's chilly, y'all. That's chilly. 31, baby. Washoe County reports a record 469 new COVID-19 cases. Wow. It appears Trump may re-flip Georgia again. I don't know. It's a military vote. There's a huge military vote to be counted there. I guess I don't know. Let's see the Reno weather. 31 degrees. It's going to go down to 17 degrees tonight. Woo! 17. You imagine that? That's in Reno. 14 today, 31 high, 14 low. It's ridiculous. Tuesday, high of 45, low of 12 degrees. Wednesday, 41 degrees with a low of 10 degrees. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? 10 degrees in mid-November? Unbelievable. Not me. I would never run for office. Not me. Not this gal. You believe that though? That temperature? Huh? You believe that temperature? So I might be down in Vegas as soon as the 18th of November for a bit. And then getting ready for Thanksgiving. I believe Thanksgiving's on the 26th, which makes Black Friday the 27th here. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ba da ba ba do. Do 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 do. I got some more videos I got to put out too of LA. I think you're gonna enjoy them. Enjoy them too. Fazy RX, how you doing? Tyler, how you doing today? Let me turn my heating on. Feeling cold. Harvey, I'm surprised you put your heater on. You could possibly be the only person on YouTube that's cheaper than I am, Harvey. Just saying. Let's check in because I've had kind of this urge. I'm glad I saved the money from Vegas. Let's see what's going on in Honolulu. Honolulu Star Advertiser. That's their paper. Let's see. Hawaii football team scrambles for win over New Mexico. Let's see. Hawaii reports 1 new corona-related death and 128 new infections. U.S. hits new record high for cornholio. Former President Bush calls election fair and outcome is clear. Let's see, Hawaii quarantine update. 14-day quarantine required. Updated November 7th. Hawaii is reopened to visitors with a pre-travel test. Now that's interesting. State-approved pre-travel test. What is that? Pre-travel test. Doesn't show you which one is pre-approved. Hawaii reopened. None of those links work. Tyler, yeah. It's so cheap, but are you willing to see, if you get a pre-approved test, fly over there, it's cheaper than hell. Let me see something. You're never gonna get it cheaper, right? Let's say you go in on the you go and fly in on a Saturday and you fly out 2 weeks later. Yeah, like 71 bucks a night, which is cheap down there. Let me see something. That's if you were going in today. Let's see if you get there Saturday and check out. Let's see. I'm just curious as to what it costs. 71 bucks. Pretty darn cheap. All right. Former President Western suck my left. Ooh. Thank you, Soswald. I think I'll be doing a workout video on there. Could be fun. I'm doing great. I'm doing wonderful. 71. Could you do a stream with third phase? What is third phase? I was thinking of flying to Louisiana, and my fare was something like 1,100 nuts. Not even. Wow. How in the hell can that be so high? Wow. How in the hell can that be? Man, that's got to be a mistake. That has got to be a real full-on mistake right there. Ba-doo, ba-doo, boo. All right. I don't think I've really had Venezuelan food. The conversation with Rose says I watch. Someone give joy. Let's see. Uh, anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and close it out. I guess best get to work. I'm going to be focused on cleaning up the bathroom today and making sure that doing all the laundry from the Shine Shack and all that. So I want to thank you guys. Rosie, your negative test must be wishing the last be to avoid quarantine. It has to be within the last 72 hours. Okay, so your last negative. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here. If you haven't hit the thumbs up button, please do so on the way out. It'd be nice to get 100 thumbs this morning on the morning coffee time. Do have yourselves a wonderful day. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be safe, and I will see you later.